Well, gang, it looks like we got another mystery in our hands, and let's just dive right into it. Stop rolling your fat doobies, guys. Put your pants back on and stop walking your dogs outside tonight, alright? Only for tonight. Do not walk your dogs outside, okay? Put your puppers on a leash, and we need to talk about it because a lot of people are making fun of the X-ship UFO, and I understand. But the stuff that is coming out now, insane. And I want to show you guys like this craft video as well. I want to also talk about this Skywatcher team that actually recorded a UFO dogfight in the air. You cannot make this up, and this is that team that is you know, talking about the psionic abilities, the remote viewing, grabbing all that, I want to talk about that. All right, like the video if you love your mama, like the video if you love your dogs, if you have them, like the video if you want me to continue this series. We're gonna dive into it now. Honestly, you also want to wait for the main event that we're going to have in this video. We're talking about Jeremy Corbell warning of 2027 alien contact. Oh shit! Oh shit! If you heard, you know what's coming, but if you have not, get ready. This is insane if true. I'm going to put a big if true, because there's way too much going on, and I'm certain not everything is real, right? Project Blue Balls, Project Blue Beam, I don't know about it, fellas, but we're going to talk about it. Put your seatbelts on, and shout out to the homie Mr. MBB. Roll it.
In the nighttime sky, Mystery Man 369 via Denise Campos. Not sure of the location, but watch what this thing does. This is no ordinary airplane or a helicopter. This thing turns on its side. Looks like one of those triangle craft UFOs. This is definitely not a drone. Way too big to be a drone. Look at this.
Man,
just went vertical. Way. You've got to be kidding me. Just when you think you've seen it all, stick around. Tomorrow's going to bring a whole new day of fascinating things you've probably never seen before. Just go outside, have your camera ready, and look up. What an incredible video. This one. Now,
it could be, at first glance, I was thinking about maybe perhaps it's a classified, you know, a secret aircraft technology that is ours. And it could be that too. It could be that too. But insane if it's a UFO TR-3B. Is it man-made, reverse-engineered craft, or is it like the real TR-3B? That part I don't know about, but
here I didn't know the location of this event, but very, very fascinating indeed. Video number 2, January 16th, 2025 at 6:52 p.m. by Poe Less. Looks like the same object or something very similar, kind of sneaking behind the tree line right there. They just happened to capture it right before it again disappeared behind the trees. I put it in slow motion right here.
Why are you guys hiding? Come down, let's talk. In the name of the law, come down. In the name of the law. Yeah, these suckers are crazy, like in our skies, and I want to show you guys that dogfight video too, right? They're fighting in our skies, and you know this is true. Yeah, these alien twats can apparently fight in our skies, and we're not gonna do anything about it. But if you have parked your car and you go 1 extra minute on the clock accidentally, it's not your intention, you can get a parking ticket, and these suckers can fight in our skies. But roll it.
Looks like possibly the same craft or a version of the craft that we just saw. Video number 3 out of Perth, Australia. Pete Will, January 10th of 2025. Looking out the window of an airplane coming into Perth. Check this out.
Oh my
goodness. What is going on here? One of those bright lights.
Yeah, these bright light
above Perth, Australia, deep in the southern hemisphere. Wow, there's not only one, but 2.
Yeah.
Check it out, it gets better.
It's probably a couple. It's probably a couple that's having like those adventurous trip, right? Like they probably love the thrills. We are just seeking thrills. We're on a thrill mission. Yeah, how cute. Look at that. 747 Boeing. If it's Boeing, repeat after me. If it's Boeing, I am not going, all right? If it's Boeing, I'm not going. If it's Boeing, I'm not going. But they're probably like, okay, let's see the Boeing go. And yeah, they're probably on a reconnaissance mission by the looks of it.
I don't believe those are airplanes.
Certainly not.
Obviously not drones. I mean, these things are several thousand feet in the sky. Don't appear to be blinking.
Hard to say whether it's an object
honestly,
or...
don't appear to be moving very much at all. Those aren't reflections on the window. Those are objects in the sky.
They're probably coming from a Thanksgiving turkey dinner. That's why they're kind of slow right now, okay? They're full and slow. I'm gonna show you this one here. So this is that report from NewsNation. Skywatcher team is being what they're calling it. And get ready for the main event. This is gonna be WrestleMania level event here in this video. But I wanna show you this because they're claiming with the help of remote viewers, psionic abilities, telepathy, you can call upon these UFOs. Perhaps this is a psyop. Perhaps this is Project Blue Ball. We demand answers. We demand the truth. We want to know what's going on. Everybody deserves to know the truth. What are these? What's going on, right? Yeah, whether you believe it's fallen angels, demons, or aliens, or government psyop, or whatever, right? We demand answers. We demand answers. Check this one out. Shout out to NewsNation. Roll it.
In August of 2024, Jake and the Skywatcher team conducted their own operation with a psionic asset to see if they could summon a UAP themselves.
Look, there's two. Look at this, look at this, look right here. Look at this one going down and this one going up.
This footage from another Skywatcher operation showing the team's protocols. The team hoped to quietly gather evidence for Skywatcher, but instead found themselves in danger once more, and Jake says a UAP dogfight erupted in the sky above them. He believes the craft summoned by the team was warring with a rogue UAP piloted by an unknown entity attempting to intercept Skywatcher's operation.
Tell me what happened. So we set out to do this operation. Right away when the psionic asset went into meditation, he is reporting that he is engaged and in fact piloting a craft and is bringing it in.
So he's actually telepathically controlling alien technology?
Yes, yes. As crazy as that sounds, that's exactly what we set out to do.
Meanwhile, everybody's like making fun of the X-ship UFO. Oh, look at how cute. Chicken egg. How much? Grandma, grab the fry pan. We got a whole lot of protein out here. Yeah, like everybody's making, and I understand that, right? Because yeah, the footage that we had in the beginning of this video, that's wilder than whatever this thing is, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, like X-ship UFO, that's like very much strange, but so simple, and it looks like an egg. It is an egg. It looks like an egg, simple as that, but it's an X-ship UFO. That's the thing though, right? I don't know, man. Yeah, a lot of people are not satisfied with it, and me neither. I'm not satisfied with this footage, but the information that was dropped alongside it is what's fascinating. If true, I'm gonna drop a if true, because honestly, nobody knows, right? Maybe you do. Maybe you do, and if you do, let us know. Fill us up. No Diddy. Fill us up in the comments, okay? Only in the comments, not actually, okay? Don't fill us up, man. No Diddy, though, but...
What he reported we would do. And then things got a little weird. Right about, I'd say 4 or 5 minutes into the operation, he goes, something's going on, something's wrong, get me out of here. And right about that time, our Overwatch Fred looked up to the sky and saw a disc, a classic lenticular-shaped disc.
That was Fred Baker, Special Operations veteran, now part of the Skywatcher team.
Crazy.
So he was flying the egg. And then when we had to pull him out of this, that's when the egg dropped.
Wow, so at the very moment that he's essentially detaching his mind from the object, you see it fall.
What?
Correct.
Hey, yo, what? What? Nah, say psych right now. Say psych. Okay, so what I'm getting, and let's move over to the next clip as well, guys. We gotta keep it rolling, okay? But if I'm not mistaken, and I could be misinterpreting, but it feels like that the X-ship UFO, this one, right? So with the psionic abilities, they were like, okay, without talking, they were like, just come down, okay? Come down, let's talk in the name of the law. Come down, let's talk. And they made the UFO, I guess, quote and end quote, crash on purpose. I mean, crash would be the bad word, but the real term is UFO crash retrieval program. And as part of that, allegedly, by the looks of it, with psionic abilities, with telepathy, they were like, okay, come down. And it did come down. Then this gentleman flew the chopper and he delivered the UFO somewhere. We do not know where. And while he was flying the chopper, according to him, not my opinion, according to him, he was possessed by that alien entity, energy, whatever you want to call it, telepathy, perhaps, maybe even. And he claims that it was beautiful energy, and he felt as though he was possessed by a feminine energy. Perhaps it was an alien baddie, perhaps it was a single mom, or perhaps it was an alien female pilot. And yeah, female alien pilots don't necessarily have a good track record. Everybody say that, oh, it's a female alien pilot, therefore they're gonna crash the UFO, right? Yeah, that's what people are saying, man. It's crazy. But jokes aside, shout out to all my queens out there. Shout out to all my single ladies out there. Shout out to all the beautiful ladies that are watching. Shout out to all my sisters out there too. But he claims female entity, female energy. Shit, man. And if true, what was inside? Was there an actual ET inside that was controlling it? Or perhaps it's the UFO drone as in, you know, just like how we have drones. This was an alien drone that is sent out here for reconnaissance, or perhaps this is like a video game for them where they might be on their Home Depot planet. They're like at their home planet base, and they're controlling these things perhaps from there. And also the narrative is currently changing. People think these are interdimensional too, and people do believe, some do believe that they're coming straight from over oceans. What's true? That's the thing, man. We don't know what's true. We demand answers. That's why we demand answers. And Dr. Steven Greer said this.
What people need to understand is that this has evolved a lot in the last 2 months. As of this past summer, that individual, Jake Barber, and his team, as well as people from other sites who are working with him, we're going to just collect a lot of the evidence of the crashes, the bodies, the retrievals, the man-made craft, hand them over, and we'd put it out publicly.
Okay.
Then they decided to do it through some government process with an office called DOPSR, which clears things that are going to be written and released at the Pentagon.
Sheesh, man. And apparently this is not the end. Shout out to Mr. MBB. I want to show you this clip, and then we're jumping into the other one. This is why you're here. Roll it.
Occurred yesterday, January 16th, 2025. But it's not so much the activity here on the ground that got her attention. It was what was going on up in the sky. I zoomed in real close. It looked like a fire at the power plant. I don't know that this was a wildfire. I don't think it was, but I'm not sure. It showed up on the CAL FIRE website, but the fire was already put out. It didn't indicate that there was any type of active wildfire, and this was less than 24 hours ago. But notice what's going on up in the sky. This is what captivated the viewer, Jeannie. Something was going on up here. You're going to see 3 lights, a row of 3 lights sitting up here in this cloud. And she just right there said, OMG. This part right here looks to be on fire, whatever it may be. Are you serious? I mean, just when you think you've seen it all, another day, another brand new spectacle of some sort that you've never seen before. So once again, this is the Moss Landing lithium power plant. Above the power plant, and a large fire on the ground near the power plant or at the power plant. There's something mysterious going on up in this cloud of smoke. Check it out. At first, I thought maybe, let me pause it real quick. I thought maybe this one, you see the bright white light there? There's one there that's a little more dull, and there's another one right there. I was considering possible reflections from these bright lights down here on the ground. But as you're going to see, those are not reflections from lights on the ground. There's a reflection right there. But these are stationary, and as you're going to see, this one here spins here in just a minute. But what's going on above that thing? I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to take a much closer look at this here in just a moment. This was highly, highly unusual. She captured something here on video that is super rare. Again, I've never seen anything like it. And over the years, I've analyzed probably well over 1,000 videos, if not more. I've never seen anything like this. It looks as if there's flames coming off of something up in the sky. Yeah. How is that possible? Okay, there's the lights there. They're getting brighter.
Mom, get the camera!
The row of 3 lights, they're not moving. She moves the camera around just a little bit. They do not move and did not move. So those were objects in the sky, whatever they were. We've been seeing a lot of drone activity, orbs in the sky, people seeing things that they've never seen before. This is on an entirely different level, whatever we've got going on.
And it looks like that there's one here, and there's another one here. So 3. And this fire, that's like bizarre.
Here. Wait till I zoom in on this thing, and you're going to see what look like flames in the sky. Stationary flames in the sky, as if something is on fire in that cloud. Okay, here we go. We're going to zoom in tight. There's the fire on the ground.
Tranquilo, papi.
Going up into the sky. There's a blinking light there. You're going to see one appear underneath this orange, what looks like a flame. I mean, how do you make sense of that?
Yeah, it seems like a active fire. That's what it...
What? Looks like a flame. See the flames coming off the top?
Yeah, bizarre.
It's not the sun. We've seen this.
Honestly, dude, like, I don't think we're ever gonna get, like, a full disclosure at this point. Perhaps we're gonna get disclosure. I do believe we're gonna get it, but a full disclosure, I don't think we're gonna know about everything, though. And even if we do, it's gonna be so hard to believe what's true and what's false, right? Because, of course, people would always be divided, and understandably, because, like, if the government reveals it, then a lot of people would be like, it's true. A lot would be like, hey, I don't know about it. Hey, it's fake, psyop, this and that. Yeah, I don't know, guys. There's just way too much activity, and there's just way too much footage, and there's way too much, like, bizarre footage. I don't think this is an object. Could be, for sure it could be, but does not look like an object. I guess this is why they also call it UAP, you know, unidentified aerial phenomenon, not necessarily unidentified flying object, aka UFO. And then there's also NHI, non-human intelligence, thrown around too. And then you got this X-shaped UFO, man claiming that he got deified by aliens. In other words, he was possessed by one of the alien entity. Yeah, like, okay, if that is true, was there an ET? Was there like a biological creature, biological entity in the egg? Or was the egg empty? What is inside the egg? You know, if true, can a brother perhaps know? You know, there's just way too many answers. There are just way too many, or not answers. There are way too many questions that we need the answers to, and we're not getting any of them. Man, and then you got this. Shout out to Vetted for putting this clip, and for sure, shout out to Jeremy Corbell for and shout out to and I want to mention UFO Revolution Season 2. So this is that very short clip from that. I want to play you this clip and wait for it. Roll it. Yeah, he's in
Your
his
government
fields.
now wants you to know one truth. And that truth is that UFOs are real. They've already told you. Sometimes when you want somebody to know a truth, it's so you can set them up to believe a lie. And that's coming. I have zero doubt that lie is coming.
What is the lie?
Specifically, you want me to say it right now, for real? Real? On camera? To be put in the show?
Yes.
Okay. Problem with that. If we tell the lie before it's told, they can adapt. That wouldn't be wise. I'll tell you privately, but I would really think about if you want to put this in your show.
Spoiler alert, he's gonna say it. Just wait for it.
For real. That's a real thing, I'm telling you. So will you think about it before putting it in your show?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you...
Producer lied. He wouldn't think about it. I guess he took 30 seconds to think about it and was like, okay, F that, we're gonna drop it in the season.
UFOs are real, and they've been here a long time, and that's the truth. But the lie is coming. All indications, like all of them, is that that lie is going to be that there is a craft slowly making its way to us here on Earth. And that is the lie they're going to want you to believe.
Oh no.
It's nuanced, how they explain that, the nature of that threat. But that 100% is the lie you are going to be told. You even got a date.
Sheesh.
People been whispering a date for a long time now. I know where that lie comes from. I know specifically what document from the 70s initiated the idea of that lie. A classified document. That is the lie you will be told. You're going to be told that there is a craft on its way to Earth. That's the lie. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I sent you 2 texts today with a year. Not from me.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yay!
I'm not gonna propagate that lie. Not
2027, 16 minutes ago. 2027, 15 minutes ago. And here's the thing though, right? Like, do you really want to believe it? Okay, let's just hypothetically saying, right? Like, if it's real, yeah, will it actually happen? I don't know about that one. We just want disclosure, bro. Like, just, there's way too much gaslighting. There's way too much this and that. I enjoy the content, don't get me wrong, right? I do enjoy the content, but like, can a brother perhaps know a little bit though? Like, I mean, to be fair though, we, yeah, with the Skywatcher, with NewsNation, we found out a lot, but still, it's not enough, right? It's never gonna be enough till we have the government revealing it, you know? It's never gonna be enough. And even when the government reveals something, and it's significant, even then people not gonna fully believe in it. And I get it, man. Trust me, I understand. It's there's just way too much false information. We've had so many false flags in the past, so it's like the trust is not there. The morale is at an all-time low. But let's continue.
Not gonna be part of it. Not gonna say it to the camera. Everybody knows. Just start paying attention, and they'll change the date, especially if they see this. Things will change. Because maybe I'm trustworthy. Maybe I'm worthy of your trust. Maybe I've told you the truth the whole way through it. Now you can verify it. If that's the case, then I'm fucking dangerous. You've been told the truth about UFOs for a long time now. It's been pretty orchestrated. It's been pretty clear. And it's using people that are telling the truth and want to tell the truth. Ultimately, they want you to know something. They want you to know UFOs are real. Thank God we're finally there. We're all there now. They want you to know the truth. But why they want you to know that truth now? Hope I'm wrong. But it's terrifying. Think about it. Maybe it's good to get ahead of it. Call it out now before they do it. I'll be called crazy.
Or that's the thing though, what if they don't? Imagine it's real, but the fact that he said it, they may not do it. You know, I don't know, man. Really though, and but here's the thing though. Whatever Jeremy Corbell said, there's one of the ex-CIA that also said, he said similar stuff. He said 2027 as well. Oh shit! Oh shit! We may cover that in the next video. We may cover that in the next video. So yeah, a lot of whistleblowers are talking about 2027. Guys, check out this video on the screen. This was the last episode that we've done. We've had insane UFO showing up at New Jersey airport, around that area. Massive UFO, massive UFO. And we've got so many like different clips as well. Check out this video on the screen and I'll see you right there.